Hello, hello. Okay, so it's June 17th today. What a nice day. I'm just going out for my daily walk because, I just don't like being lazy. Even if I'm tired, I still have to get up and go do something. That's just who I am. You know what I mean? Anyway, obviously I still have to reflect off of this Justin Bieber situation. It's like I guess everyone has to go through this at least once in their life, eh? There's always somebody who I guess every person on this planet has an enemy. Justin Bieber is my enemy. What I noticed? He has like a really bad habit. Justin, he likes to. He's an abuser, and he knows he's an abuser. You know, that's one of the lies that he's been parading online. He's like pretending like he likes to pretend like he's a good person, but he's actually an abuser. You know, I notice with Justin, like he likes to wound, like he likes to open old wounds. He likes to wound people. He likes to traumatize people. I noticed that with him. Justin Bieber, he has some serious problems. People like online is because he's not young. He's 31 years old. 31 years old is a grown adult. It's just that he hasn't matured, you know? So I feel like people are still trying to like sympathize with him because what happened to him when he was I think 13 years old or something. But people need to see for a fact that he's a grown 31-year-old man. You understand me? So he just has a lot of serious problems. Justin Bieber has a serious problem with me. You can tell, like he's a really bad sociopath. Justin Bieber, like he just wants to talk. Like he wants to spend all his days just abusing other people, talking bad about other people, doing witchcraft and spell work on other people, and then when he wants to say what he wants to say, then he'll go and mention Selena Gomez's name. When we all know for a fact it's not Selena Gomez that he's talking about. People already figured that out, Justin. You just like to use her name because you know for a fact you can't use my name. You can't actually go online and say who you're talking about. But I'm all about clarity when it comes to this whole situation. Justin Drew Bieber, I am talking about you. Okay? I don't feel any ways either. Because he's a disgusting sociopath. Hey, Justin, like this is the life of a social. Now I begin to learn like extreme narcissistic, sociopathic, misogynistic men. They have like deep-seated hatred for the people that they talk about. They have deep-seated issues. But Justin Bieber, like he needs to come to terms with the fact that I'm not his mother. You know? Your mother's name is Patty Millette, Justin. I'm not your mother. So, like, for him to, like, keep on projecting out how much he hates me because I'm a black Jew, I mean, if you hate a black Jew this much, Justin, like, someone you don't even know, like, I'm being honest, Justin, he doesn't know me. He handpicked me out of the sky. He was going around in his spirit, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the highest of them all? Oh, yeah, it's that black Jew over there. Okay, yeah, we're going to hate on her. She's black? Oh, my God, that's even better. That's what's going on in Justin's mind. Is Snake Justin? Yeah, man, she's black, man. We can hate on her so much, man. Oh, my God, yeah, she's right for the pickings. That's how Justin Bieber thinks. Yeah, we can be so racist against her, man. Yeah, man, yeah. I feel so good about this, man. Yeah, let's do it. Justin, you don't know so that I serve a living God. I don't think you know that. that God is my provider and God is my protector, and no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and your wicked tongue trying to speak evil, ill will towards the people of God, that you don't believe in karma, Justin? You don't believe in God's karma? I'm telling you, these atheists, these atheists, they like to parade around talking about Jesus and God, but God knows their hearts. God knows that they don't like God's people. Hey, Justin, God already knows. I don't, it's like, I just go about my days and I do what I want to do for myself. Hey, Justin, when it comes to our Jewish rights, what was the first oath? What was the first rule, Justin? To do no harm. So you're already in violation. Anyway, I'm tired of this clown. I still have to keep talking about it so people are aware that Justin isn't the person that he claims himself to be, right? He's a wicked wretch. Justin, maybe you started off good, but at this point, you pretty much developed you're underdeveloped from the pits of hell. You inverted backwards when it comes to being educated, because you have none. It makes sense, right? Because why would he spend all this time trying to bash a black Jewish woman? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And we all know for a fact it's all rooted in jealousy, Justin. He's upset because he's unaccomplished historically, right? And now we see for a fact that he actually needed black Jews. He thought he could do it on his own, but we clearly see, knowing that you're still stalking me, we clearly know for a fact that you needed me. Yeah, but still, I can't serve you, Justin. And Justin, like, guess what, Justin? You need to get over this, like, old racism. It's irrelevant to 2025. You can't move forward with that type of issue because God is sovereign. You know that? And when God said, God is the one that writes the laws when it comes to, like, spiritual law, too. And if we reach an era where God's like, that's enough of the wicked, that's enough of tolerating wicked people. That's enough of tolerating two-faced people like Justin who refuse to tell people the truth. You still want to hang on to racism and you still want to hang on to a lie. Under the sight of God? Crazy, man. It's a psychopath. Hey, Justin, you're a sociopathic, narcissistic psychopath. You just refuse to get over racism. Yeah, we hate black Jews. Oh my gosh. Justin, like, do you even know this black chick? No. I don't know her. So, like, why are you hating on her so bad? Oh, because, like, she's a black Jew. Like, we gotta hate on somebody in this life. She ain't doing nothing to you, Justin. I don't care. It's because she's black. Yeah. Fuck the world. That's how Justin thinks. But the same breath, oh my God, I feel sorry for me. Oh my God. What's wrong with you, Justin? Oh my God, I don't have Akashic records. And I don't have an identity. And back in the day, I didn't accomplish nothing. I don't have anything to talk about. Oh my God, I feel sorry for me. Oh my God. Justin, like, chill. Like, just chill. Well, like, I need to be somebody. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, guess what? Like, we'll be this, like, black girl, right? We're going to hate on this black girl and we're going to say all these wicked things to her. And then we're going to lie to the whole world and tell the whole world that we're her. We have her life. To hell you ain't, Justin. How many more times do I have to make these diabolical videos so you can get the message that you need to go back to your own life? Hey, you're interfering with my freedom. You know that, right? Anyway, let me just cross the street here. Got 15 seconds. Oh my God, this is my favorite store here. This, like, Einstein Bagel Brothers place. Yo, the food is bomb, guys. I love bagels. Like, bagels are, like, number one to me. Okay, All right. So is it easier for me to walk this way, walk right or walk left? Let's walk right. Okay. Yeah, man. Oh, look at this. The God of Tacos. That's cool. That's a cool name for a taco restaurant. Damn, Pizza Hut takes EBT too? Damn, you guys got it going on in America. Yeah, man. It's a nice day for. I like to go for walks because, I got weight goals. So, I mean, the more steps that I can take in my day, that's more calories burned, right? It makes sense to me. I have to go get another water bottle because the water bottle I have is too small. I drink a lot of water in my days. So, but not today. I don't want to do any more shopping. I'm tired now. Yeah, man, Justin, get over yourself, okay? hmm Yeah, like he's interfering with my freedom. So what? I'm a black Jew, so you know what I mean? I was saying before another video, like Justin, he thinks like this is Israel. Like, no, this is the United States. What's wrong with him? Justin, you're cray cray. Hey, Justin, why don't you go get a couple? You need some like lithium or some Seroquel, because he's a pathological liar. Justin's so upset. Oh my God, they have this cute little area where I can sit down. Hell yeah, I'm gonna sit here for about 5-10 minutes. Let me sit in the shade here. This is nice. Yeah, so anyway, it's so nice and clean over here. Wow, amazing. Yeah, Justin, you need to get over yourself. I just like, it's to the point where it's like, one thing I just cannot get over when it comes to Justin Bieber is just the fact that he doesn't know me. You know what I mean? You may see me spiritually in the spirit, but like to say the things that you've been saying and doing all the things that you've been doing behind my back, Justin, these type of betrayals, like Justin, you're so ignorant to the point where like you don't think God is not recording all these diabolical things that you're doing. That I think he's very ignorant for not thinking that, you know? Anyway, Justin, like I said, get over yourself. Get over yourself. I wanted to buy a drink so badly, but I don't want to drink sodas anymore. Like I just want to drink water. I'll drink water. I'll drink like coconut water, but I just don't want to drink like too much sugary drinks and stuff anymore. So yeah, Justin, get over yourself. You hear me? Go find something else to do. Every day he wakes up with the mind of a sociopath, the mind of a narcissistic sociopath, and all he's doing is like trying to like tap into my past life or my Akashic records, doing magic and voodoo on me, trying to like find like he's trying to open up old wounds. He's trying to wound me. He's trying to hurt me. God sees these all your actions, Justin, and it's if you think for a minute that all of that wouldn't come back to you, I think you're like, really delusional. It's a reflection because look at him now. Like he's like deteriorating, and it's all based off of his inability to stop trying to attack me. You know, all that effort you put out trying to hurt me, Justin. You are like you are getting more sicker and sicker and sicker. Like it's gonna be to the point where you're just gonna be useless. People are gonna look at you and they'll be like, ugh, like what kind of person are you? Okay, Justin, like you don't like black Jews, but like, what's your expectation at this point? I'm not gonna die if that's what you're thinking in your mind, based off the fact that like he's very repetitive with his actions. You understand me? I'm not dying, Justin. I have to say these things online. You're not. You're not. You're not to sacrifice yourself through me. You hear me? Cut that out. I'm too grown. Yo, I had to come online saying these things because I'm too grown for Justin. In the end of any cycle, in the end of any, even the biblical stories out of the Bible, in the end of all those stories, you always hear the truth. What was the truth? What are the truths to the facts out of the whole story? I'm right here, Justin. I'm not a fictional character, Justin. I'm not a figment, like I said it before, I'm not a figment of your imagination. I actually exist. I'm actually a real person. You understand me? And you need to have respect when it comes to humanity and all this voodoo magic work. You've been sitting around there projecting it out on innocent people. Yo, God is good. I serve the most high God. And this is why I know Justin Bieber, you will never win in this life. You hear me? Anyway, I'm going to head back to my spot, and I think for what I'm trying to do is like trying to find like I want to change my look, but I'm still in like my healing resting phase right now. But I'm still looking around for a new look, a new, um, like a nice spring summery look. I'm so tired right now. Don't you hear when you're talking? You're like, blah, 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 and then all of a sudden you're like, damn, fatigue, man. Damn, I'm tired. Yeah, man, Justin, I don't know, man. He's horrible. He's a horrible racist. I have to, I'm being very clear. Justin Bieber, you do not like black Jewish women. And I think it's all reference because we just didn't serve you back in the day. We didn't serve your ancestors. I guess in Canada, like, there was no encounter. You know what I mean? I was a part of I grew up in like the Jewish Sephardic community in Canada. It was a Jewish woman that used to change my diapers. You understand me? My whole family, we're all involved from when I was a baby in the Jewish community out of Canada. And that's something that Justin Bieber wasn't a part of. So it's that whole lie thinking as if like, you know, and even like early 80s, early 90s, yes, there was racism going on in Canada, but there was no actual expectation as if like black Jews were supposed to like serve some sort of like slave narrative that never existed. It never happened. Like I said, my generation, majority of my generation, we came through North America. It was through Queen Elizabeth, and it was through immigration law, the 1964 immigration law. Okay, so yes, there was our argument out of people being indentured servants, but it was under the protections of Queen Elizabeth. Is different. Queen Elizabeth wasn't a totally wicked person. She wasn't. So all these type of like confusion that Justin trying to put out in society as if like, oh, I'm a white Jew and yeah, like black Jews are around and the black Jews were supposed to come and find us and we were supposed to be working. They're supposed to be taking care of us. No, who told you that, Justin? Even through the 1964 immigration law and through because we're under British monarchy. People who come from the British Isles, Justin. We came through the British. We were already under British protections before we arrived to North America. You hear me? So with that being said, we don't know. We don't. When it comes to that Metatron factor, Justin, my mother's aunties, uncles, cousins, everywhere. We don't know you. When it comes to Jewish law, we don't know you, Justin. We don't know them Turkish Jews. It didn't happen. There was no union out of Canada between the black German Jews and the Turkish natives, Jewish people. There was no union, Justin. So you need to get over yourself. Accept the facts of what was, accept the fact of what never happened. You never existed. You understand me? And when it comes to black timelines, like you just your ancestry, like just based off of your behaviors, you can tell for a fact how underdeveloped, unaccomplished you are as an individual. Even passed down from your mother and your father. Both your parents are unaccomplished. It just didn't happen, Justin. Okay? And you need to accept that fact. You need to accept that fact that my generation, like I said, we were protected under the Queen Elizabeth authority. So, yes, we were educated. Yes, we did write books. Yes, we did work for the government. Yes, we did write laws. Yes, we did. Yes, we taught in schools and universities and colleges. That's what my ancestry did, Justin. Your ancestry did not accomplish what my ancestors accomplished. And you need to accept that. We're mathematicians, Justin. Do not ever try to compare where you cannot compete. If you didn't do the work, do you have the degrees and the PhDs, Justin? No. Do your ancestors have the PhDs and the degrees? No. My ancestors do. The proof is in my ancestors. Okay? And look at you. You had like almost like 2 decades to try and catch up in terms of what God actually called you to do in this lifetime. But no, you chose to sit back and watch and stalk me for my ancestry and hate on me because we're accomplished people. And you're sitting back trying to reflect like, oh, oh, look at those blacks. We didn't know them, and look at them. Look how much they accomplished. Oh my God! And it's just like, why are you watching black people so hard, Justin? Like, in all that time you've been sitting there hating on people, you should have finished your degree. You should have finished your high school education. I don't think Justin and Haley have a high school education. If you didn't even finish your high school, don't you even dare even try to walk around and hate on anybody. Do you hear me? Can you imagine these two clowns on social media? They want people to feel sorry for them because they didn't finish their high school. They don't even. I don't think they have their GED. But you want to hate on people who are actually doing work. Get out of here, Justin. And then you sitting around there in Hollywood want to show off on people as if you're not. You may have millions of dollars in the bank, but you're still not better than me. That's just what it is. You hated on me so for so many years to the point where you prove. I've already proven. You actually know. You proven with your actions that I'm still better than you. God knows I'm still better than you, Justin. I don't walk around hating on people like that. I'm the person that gets to work. And Justin didn't want to be like Mike. Justin wanted to hate, like, he wanted to hate on Mike. That's what Justin Bieber wanted to do. He's so crazy. But guess what, Justin? Your racism, trust me, yo, that day's gonna come. And, like, I don't want anything to do with Justin. You understand me? Because, like, you're not to sit around and do all this voodoo and witchcraft on me and my children. He's still trying to talk about benefiting off of my labor, my accomplishments. You know, I carried my children for 9 months. You understand me? God gave them life. God gave them gifts. God gave them breath. Who is this Justin? You are not. I don't need you a part of my life. And my children, we don't want racist people a part of our lives. You hear me? There's no at this point. There's no point of you sitting around trying to hide your behavior. Because when you look at the facts, this should have ended a long time ago. Like, we understand. Like, he's trying to be all he likes to use the word cryptic and mysterious, but it's actually a form of. Every time he says cryptic, it actually means racism. That's what it is. It's so bad. He took a flight from Canada all the way to America to come tell American people that he doesn't like a black Jew because he doesn't like a black Jew because he doesn't know a black Jew, and a black Jew didn't do work for him because why? Why, Justin? I thought you could hold your own in Canada, Justin. Obviously, you can't. You weren't so privileged in Canada, were you, Justin? He was so underprivileged to the point where he needed a black Jew. The same people that you're hating on, right? Get out of here, clown. Justin is a racist clown, and that's sad. I'm sorry, but like it's an unfortunate event. I had to come on social media and say the things that I'm saying. You know what I mean? I'm not that type of character to go online and try to embarrass somebody. But at this point, people need to understand what type of person that I'm dealing with. People need to, Justin, I'm not going to tolerate your abusive behavior. I'm too grown. I'm a grown, mature adult who has 10 years of my own life that I accomplished, and you can't claim anything out of my life. Anything that you try to claim out of my life, everybody knows that you're fake. Everyone knows that you're a liar. Everyone knows that you're a fraud. Everyone knows that you're scamming, and you don't know how to tell the truth. You're trying to claim certain energies, you just don't. You understand me? It's disgusting. Like the shape shifting. Like yesterday, the other day, he went online with his weird face. Like his face just looks weird. Like he's starting to look like a gremlin online. Justin. He came online talking about, oh, I'm not a person to fuck with. And he said, oh, I have my $60,000 watch. Please, Justin, you are the weakest link. You hear me? You are the weakest. I don't even think you have a backbone. You are so weak. You had to come on social media to talk shit about a black Jewish woman and her children. That's how weak you are. You are so weak. You're the weakest sociopath, Justin. You're trying to make a career out of Hollywood talking lies about a black Jewish woman. Someone, yo, he doesn't even know me. That's how weak Justin is. Like I said, Justin went out in the atmosphere, probably talking to like dark demonic spirits and asking spirits, "Oh, we want to find out who the black Jews are. Who are these people?" And then the spirit was like, "Oh yeah, it's that woman there. She's a black Jew. Oh yeah, those are the people that my ancestors used to hate on. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do the same thing. To hell you ain't, Justin. I'm well aware what you're doing. You and your wife are so ignorant. Can someone please remind them that it's 2025? That you're ignorant is not to be tolerated, especially trying to use Hollywood? How dare you? Hollywood is better than you, Justin. Who are you to trash Hollywood like that? I think he needs to leave LA. No, it's not funny in game. You are a diabolical, diehard hater. Trying to form a whole Hollywood career based off of delusional, pathological lies and hate. You just want to hate on a black Jewish woman just cuz, right? That's what you chose to do. Absolutely pathetic. You ever, you ever had a friend, oh, I hate that person, da da da, and that person will explain to you, like, why do you hate that person? Oh, I hate that person because, that person that the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G. Oh, okay. You know what? You have every right to hate that person because that person actually did something to you, right? But Justin Bieber, like you don't even have that argument. You're a complete void from that. Just it's that first factor. You don't know me. You don't know the person that you're talking about online that you hate. Like that's some old dried up old ancestor garbage, Justin. That's your garbage witchcraft ancestors trying to talk through you, and I rebuke it, Justin. Get out of here, clown. Who you trying to make like fake beef with people? And then you're using Hollywood. Hollywood don't need Justin. You know that? Hollywood don't need you. Hollywood was just fine before he rolled up on the scene with your little crappy ass sociopathic stories online. You notice like he's trying to hang on to for dear life. Just watch the little crappy videos he posts. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I need some ice water right now.